everyone, welcome to another class. Today we'll be doing some grammar and we'll be focusing on the perfect tense as well as how to do reported speech. Let's go! I asked you guys, how do you write in a sentence, will you marry me? And so I'll be teaching you how to do that. This is a speech, but you can't write this in your essay, right? You need to change it into a proper sentence. And before we do this, we need to learn how to use perfect tense. Perfect tense, it's more past than past. If you have two things that happened in the past and you want to show that one thing is more past, then you use perfect tense. And the marker for perfect tense is had. Let me show you some examples. I'll be showing you short clips of what's happening and we will be making sentences using the perfect tense based on those short clips. First one. So in this scene, two things took place. One, the glass hit the boy. And two, the boy fell to the ground. The first question you have to answer is which one happened first? Number one or number two? All right, number one happened first, and then number two happened next. First, the glass hit the boy, and then the boy fell to the ground. So first one is more past. So if you want to put these two together in one sentence, change one of them and add past perfect to show which one is more past. So change the verb hit, add a had in front, change this simple past into past participle. So in this situation, hit is a irregular verb, so the past participle is still hit. Just like in this example. After the glass had hit him, the boy fell to the ground. Let's take a look at another one.
I'm a doctor. Let me take a look.
All right, in this scene, two things took place. First, the doctor put pressure on the cut. The doctor came to help. So which one happened first? Number one or number two? Two happened first and then number one. This one is more past. So you change the verb to past perfect. You add a had in front and you change the came, which is simple past, into past participle come. After the doctor had come to help, he put pressure on the cut. So this is simple past perfect. Let's look at how to use past perfect continuous.
You're killing him.
So in this scene, two things happened. The doctor was helping the boy and the man interrupted him. Which one happened first? Is it number one or number two? Number one happened first. Number two happened next. So number one is more past. And so if I want to put these two together in one sentence, I have to change this verb into past perfect continuous. You can see that this is currently in the past continuous form. First, we add had. This was, it's a be verb. So we change the be verb into past participle. Been. Helping is the same. The doctor had been helping the boy when the man interrupted him. Shut the f up. The doctor had been helping the boy when the man interrupted him. So at that specific point of time when the man interrupted him, the doctor was in the process of helping the boy. This is the situation when you use past perfect continuous.
There.
Alright, so in this scene, two things took place. The boy was not breathing and the man moved the doctor's hands. Which one happened first? Number one or number two? Number one happened first. Number two happened next. So this one is more past. So we gotta change this. Oh, but take a look. This one has a not. It's a negative sentence. Oh my god! Don't worry. We can fix this. Add. change this to past participle, had been, and then you put the not here. Had not been breathing. The boy had not been breathing when the man moved the doctor's hands. If you're still unsure, you can rewind or you can ask questions in the comment section. Next one. Now we're gonna go into reported speech and how do we change direct speech into reported speech. These are the three things that you have to take note of. One, verbs will become past, or if they're already past, it becomes more past. Time words become more specific. And you'll be using that a lot. I'm gonna show you short clips, and this is the first one.
I'm not gonna give you a knife.
I'm not going to give you a knife, said the guard to Dr. Murphy. How do we change this to reported speech? First, you start with this part here at the end. Who is the one speaking? The guard to Dr. Murphy. So these two, you change to told. The guard told Dr. Murphy, and then you added that. So you move this whole chunk to the front. Now, the guard says I. You can't use I in the reported speech. So I change to he, and the next word is am. Am is present tense. We got to change that into the past. So what's the past of am? Was. Uh-oh, and you see a you here. We can't have you. Who is the you referring to? Dr. Murphy. Or in this case, we shouldn't be repeating it. Let's just use him. The guard told Dr. Murphy that he was not going to give him a knife. Let's look at another example.
No! He's trying to save my son's life.
No, he's trying to save my son's life, exclaimed the woman. All right, so first, the subject is the woman. So we move this to the front. The woman, she started with a no. She was trying to stop them from harassing the doctor. So the woman stopped them, and next, and exclaimed that he refers to Dr. Murphy. So let's change this to Dr. Murphy. Was trying to save my, can't put my, her son's life. The woman stopped them and exclaimed that Dr. Murphy was trying to save her son's life. Last example.
He's breathing. You saved his life.
He's breathing. You saved his life, said the first doctor with relief. How do you change this? Now I'm adding this extra information here. So easy. First, you look at the subject, the first doctor, and then you move said here. First doctor said with relief that. And then you move this whole chunk to the front here. He. Who is the he referring to? It's the boy, right? The boy is present tense. Change it to past tense. Was. You refers to Dr. Murphy. Saved his, referring to the boy's life. The first doctor said with relief that the boy was breathing, and Dr. Murphy had saved the boy's life. Alright, so we have 3 examples, and now the main event. How do you change this into reported speech? Will you marry me? Asked John. Over here, we know that the subject is John and John asked. So we move the asked after John. John asked. This is a question and this is a yes/no question. So you can't use that. You got to use if or whether. And then we move this whole chunk to the front. Who is John asking? Let's say Jane. So John asked Jane if she will is in the present. Let's change it to the past. Would This you comes over here, replaced with she. Marry me becomes him. Just like in this. Oh, okay, I gotta move a bit. This way, yeah. John asked Jane if she would marry him. Yeah, so you guys know now, if you catch any of your friends dating and you want to report them to your discipline teacher, you can do it in proper English now. Yeah! Alright, so go over to your Google Forms, answer the questions on perfect tense as well as reported speech. For my students, I will be checking your work and giving you feedback. And if you're students of another teacher, your teacher will do it for you. Finally, let's talk about the trip to the beach. Oh, but it's not gonna happen now. It's gonna happen in the next lesson. So stay tuned, guys.